I'm going to unbox a Mud Daddy for you. This is a Mud Daddy. Now, I have a 10% discount off Mud Daddy. I'm going to earn a referral fee if you do shop through the link in the video description below. And quite a few of you, when you've been to the dog grooming salon, have asked about the Mud Daddy. So what I'm going to do is unbox one, because I've got a couple already. And what I'm going to do is leave one permanently in the grooming room for you to have a look at. And this one, when I move the camera, I'll show you what you get in the box and how to put it, or how I put it together. I don't know if it's how you're supposed to put it together. So let me move the camera. Typical, the microphone needed charging up. So in the box, I have one insulation jacket because I've got a special offer, a deal, and I've actually got a free insulation jacket. And then what you do get is your Mud Daddy and the hose with the shower brush on. I got the limited edition black Mud Daddy, but it doesn't cost any more. And in my opinion, it looks far better than the bright coloured Mud Daddies. Hopefully you can hear me now. So on this Mud Daddy, there's a, I don't know if you can see with the light, there's a, what do you call it, like a valve thing there, and the end of that hose clips right onto it. But if you get the insulation jacket, which is I've got free with the deal I went for, so the Mud Daddy basically will look like that. It'll have an insulation jacket on once I get it on, which is worth buying for the winter. What it will do is keep the water warmer longer. My point to this is, if you fit that on there and then try and get the insulation jacket on, you'll have a right job. So what I advise you do, okay, so insulation jacket, which has, oh you can't see, a little hole at the front. And don't put it fully on. What I do is put it on a little bit, and what you have to do is almost force this, can you see, through the little hole. There you go. Now, clip that to the bottom of the Mud Daddy, and you can put your insulation jacket on a lot easier then. So that will go over there. Bring it up. Fasten the back. And I've got a little strap. And there you go. You're ready to go then. No hassle setting up. Now how it quickly works is unscrew that. It's looking quite dark, the video, but hopefully you can see. Take that out and you can fill it with warm water. You don't put boiling water in. If you've not got a hot water supply, although it does say do not put hot or boiling water in, that is because the water stays hot, especially when you've got that insulation jacket on, which at this time of the year, which is sort of spring summertime, you probably won't need it, but in the winter you will need it. If you're going to go for a walk, say leave that in your car, it is going to keep the water warmer. Now by putting boiling water in there, the water will stay boiling hot, which is no good for a dog. Once you scold a dog, you will never be able to wash that dog ever again. So I have put boiling water in here, but I've put cold water in to start with, and sometimes if I boiled the kettle, I will then add boiling water in to get warm water in here. This is an 8 litre Mud Daddy. You can get a 5 litre and a 12 litre one. And you're going to close it up by putting that on, and then once the water's in, you pump. My dog's gonna go mad. Pump the water, but there's no water in there at the moment, and by pumping, then you just press the button on the shower head or on the shower brush and the water comes out. I've put some water in it. It's pump about 20 times till you feel some resistance. There's a little lever on this head. Put the lever down and the water will come out. But what you can also do on this head is lock it on, which will make it easier for rinsing rather than holding the button down. That's the basic one, and that's how it works. And you can just rinse your dog off. Dead simple, rinse mud off anywhere, as long as you've got warm water in there. But what I've also got is exactly the same again, but this one's got a power head on. So the power head you charge up with a USB connection. When you buy the power brush, it comes with a blank cap where your pump is. You don't need to pump anymore, so you just get a blank cap. Once you've filled up with your warm water, and then there's a green button there, and that's the power head on. And again, you've not got to hold anything down for the water to come out, but you've also not got to keep pumping the water because it'll last so long, then you need to re-pump with the basic model. That's £45, the power head, but I say you can lock that one on. There we go, that is the Mud Daddy. I'll have one in the grooming salon for you to look at, probably the red one, if you're wanting to look at it. That's it. So that's a Mud Daddy. And there's 10% discount in the video description below.